Can you make money grading cards with PSA? Today, I will be starting a series to see if I can make money by grading sports cards. So during this video, I'm going to be looking for raw cards to grade, looking over them to see if they're gradable, and sharing my advice, and then hopefully having enough cards for a PSA submission. And this will be a series, so make sure to subscribe to follow the journey. Alright, so before we start looking for cards online, I do already have 3 raw cards right here. I have this Justin Jefferson Color Blast, this Anthony Edwards Pink Cracked Ice, and this Luka Doncic out of 249. So I'm going to look these cards over right now to see if they're gradable. So I'm definitely going to grade the Jefferson Color Blast and the Doncic out of 249. I thought those were really clean. And then with this Anthony Edwards Pink Ice, on the back, there's like, I don't know if it'll be able to pick up on camera, but there's a little bit of like edge whitening. So I'm a little hesitant to grade this one, but it has really good upside. I bought it for like $80 and it can do like 400 in a PSA 10. So I think I might take the risk and submit this one too. Alright, now I'm going to hop online, search Discord, Instagram, and eBay. Maybe Facebook too, and try to find some good raw cards that I can grade and add to my submission. So last night I sent a bunch of offers out on eBay, and when I woke up this morning, 2 offers were accepted, this card and this card. So let's talk about why I bought them. Alright, so let's first talk about that Omarion Hampton Micro Mosaic. That one I'm really proud of that buy. It has like a 90% gem rate, and I bought it for like $135 total. And it does about $300 in a PSA 10. In a 9, it does around like $160, so I'd probably break even or lose a tiny bit in a 9, but it has a decent ceiling of 300 in a 10 and a 90% gem rate, so I really like that buy. Alright, so with the Archie Manning downtown, I'm going to be honest, I kind of messed up. I was up late last night sending a bunch of offers, and I really just didn't look at it closely enough. So when I saw it was accepted this morning, I checked over the condition, and it looks like the top bottom centering, like the top border, there's just like barely any space, so it's like really small. So I don't know if it's going to be gradable. I might just have to sell it raw. It has good margins. I got it for like 270% gem rate, and it does like 400 in a 10, but I'm just not sure it's going to be gradable, so we might have to sell it raw and take a slight loss, which is a little rough, but I think we'll be okay. So I watched a couple of videos also last night on like how to kind of buy, and a lot of people are saying like buying posts are good to like put on an Instagram story and put on Facebook. So I'll pop it up on screen. I made like a buying post that like shows I'm buying the 2025 Donruss Downtowns because they have a really good gem rate, and also 2025 Mosaic stuff. And really just anything, but just like I've heard saying what you want to buy can be really helpful, and so people will send you the stuff you're actually interested in. So something I didn't mention at the start is I do have 3 orders at PSA, 2 with GameStop and 2 I submitted on my own, but I still haven't gotten them returned back to me, so I still am kind of like a noob at this. I don't really know much because I actually haven't gotten my results of what I graded, so I'm kind of just decided I think it'd be cool to document this and actually see if I could make some money. So out of the cards I submitted, the 2 orders at GameStop, like one is like 5 cards that are all like $20 each, and then another order is like 7 cards that are also around like $20 each, so just like cheap stuff. And the ones I submitted on my own, it's an Omarion Hampton Downtown and a Brock Bowers Color Blast, which I should be getting returned to soon because I used the $80 service and I submitted about a month ago. So we should be getting a PSA reveal of that shortly, probably next episode. So I've spent like $350 on these cards, and then we have $330 of those 2 cards coming in the mail. So we're down about $680 on grading with PSA right now. So my cash flow is looking pretty bad right now. I do have some cards right here that I'm not grading, just stuff that I need to flip. I have them all posted on eBay, but I'm going to post them on Discord and do a story sale on Instagram to try to sell some of them. There's some cool stuff in here, like a Matthew Golden auto, but it's all stuff in kind of the $20 to $50 range, like a cool quad patch. But we kind of need to move this stuff because I don't have a crazy amount of money, and we need some cash back so we can keep investing and having enough money to actually send the cards off to PSA. All right, so we got a few sales on Instagram and Discord. So on Instagram, we got a big lot of cards going out. Some of the cards include the quad patch, let's see what else, Matthew Golden auto, the Trevor Lawrence out of 16. So that's nice. We got all those going out for 100, and we sold this Luther Burden out of 49 from Prism for $20. So that'll help us get some more money for our PSA submission, which is going to be nice. So to wrap up the video, I think week 1 is starting us. This went pretty well. We got these 3 cards that we're going to grade. We bought 2 more cards that'll hopefully be gradable. Probably not that Arch Manning, which is a bummer, but we'll be able to sell that raw and probably not lose any money. And then I think we're looking good for next week. We have a PSA sub that I previously submitted that will be showcased in the next video. And then we're going to continue to buy more raw, and we're actually going to submit these cards and some more cards I buy online on a PSA submission. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video and just followed the journey. We're going to be making videos like this every single week. Peace. Just one more thing before I end the video. If you guys ever want to buy or sell any cards off me, the best place to do it is on Instagram. Type in Philly Cheese Sports Cards, the same name as the YouTube. And I'd love to buy, or if you like any of my cards, sell them to you. Yeah, thanks for watching.